Hi guys, welcome back to Pitch Intel. I'm here to give you post-match analysis for Liverpool versus Brentford. I mean, it can be the other way around because it was played at the GTEC Stadium in Brentford. So Liverpool season is over. Liverpool season is over. I mean, what happened to Arsenal last season is going to happen to Liverpool this season. You guys should stop pitting Arsenal and Liverpool in the same conversation when you're talking about the title race, because Liverpool are officially no longer in the title race. They have never been, and they'll never be for this season. It's now Manchester City and Arsenal in the title race for 2025-2026 season. And in this video, I'm going to give you the reasons why I believe that Liverpool season is over. So before you go ahead, please click on the subscribe button, like this video, and also drop a comment or about what you think towards the end of the video, or I mean towards the center of the video as well. Liverpool should no longer be in the conversation that they're in the title race. They're not in the title race. They're out of it. They have always been. They're actually shit at the moment. They lack concentration in games. They slip off. I mean, just so many awful things that happens to awful teams that actually happen to them right now. Okay? So, first of all, injury is dealing with them. And I'm afraid it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Gravenberch is out injured. Isak is out injured. They have Alisson out injured, Frimpong out injured with a hamstring injury there. Leone out injured as well. Gravenberch injured. So it's going to get worse than we're currently seeing. Liverpool would only be able to hang by a thread. They would try to, as much as possible, to hold on to maybe 2-3 points, sometimes 1 point, sometimes losses, as we've seen today. They've lost 4 straight games. Liverpool has lost 4 straight games. And it's going to get worse. Liverpool have to play Crystal Palace next. They have to play Aston Villa afterwards. And they have to play Real Madrid afterwards. And they have to play Man City afterwards. And they now have to play Nottingham Forest before PSV. It's going to be a situation where Liverpool fans will scream Ancelotti out. I bet you Liverpool fans are going to be screaming for the sack of Ancelotti. He has exposed himself. So if Liverpool are going to be hanging by a thread, what position are they going to be by January? Because January is the only time that they can put their squad back together, buy a couple players and try to see if they can build on from there. Watch the game today. Watch the Liverpool game today. The players are agey. They are not relaxed. I mean, Liverpool, leave the position you're saying. The position is just statistics. Liverpool could not control this game. You see, Liverpool of last season, they would detect the tempo of the game, try as much as possible to, swing a few passes around, trying to put the opposition players at the edge of their box, trying to break in. Liverpool cannot even, play a mid-block team. It is that bad. So, these are the reasons. The following are the reasons why. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I believe that Liverpool are finished. They are completely finished. One, in which I've already mentioned, is the injury to players. I've listed the players that are out injured. Gravenberch being a major one there. Isak also. And, the third one is Alisson. Okay? Alisson is out injured as well. Right. So, Liverpool went to buy an injury-prone player for 125 million in the name of Alexander Isak. You know quite well that this guy has got a terrible, terrible injury record. Let me give you his injury record, right? Alexander Isak's injury record. When they bought him from Real Sociedad, right, 2022-2023 season, he was out for 107 days, missing 17 games. We're in a 38-game season and you've missed 17, which means you only played 21 games. 21 games. The next season, he was out for a total of 56 days in total. 23-24 season. Then 24-25 season, he was also out for a total of 43 days. Missing a bunch of games. Isak cannot go a whole season without being on the sidelines. That's guaranteed. So you went to spend 125 million with your eyes wide open. You were not jazzed. You didn't use any voodoo on you. You went to buy a player for that ridiculous amount of money to do what? When you could have used that money after you purchased a Kitike to settle the other positions. But no, instead of choosing squad depth, you choose to buy rubbish. That's the second point I have here ongoing, because what I'm saying is that Slot bought rubbish. He supposedly bought quality instead of a calculated quantity like Arsenal did, like Man City did. Because this season, Man City didn't really go all out to buy an expensive player. I think the most expensive one they bought was Mamouche for 78 million or thereabout. But apart from that, Checky 20 something million. Cheap players. Ryandas was also not that expensive. I mean, they brought these players in and they have squad depth, whether I like it or not. Man City have squad depth. That's why I'm saying that they are the ones in the Premier League contention, not Liverpool. Liverpool are actually out of it. They've been out of it from match day one when they played against Bournemouth. They have been out of it. And Slot bought rubbish. He's not going to be able to build a team. He cannot build a team. Building a team in the Premier League is really difficult. It's easy if you're managing a lower tier team, like say this Brentford, for instance, Nottingham Forest, West Ham. You can build a team without much of a fuss. But a top tier team like Liverpool, go and ask Pep Guardiola how hard it is to build a team. Ask Guardiola what happened to him last season and happened to him some part of this season as well. Ask him how hard it is. The Premier League, once you've been figured out, that's it for you. And Slot has been figured out. So my third point here is he gave the opponent the gun to use to fire against him. That's what Slot did. Because how can you come out to tell us that, yeah, the game you played in the Champions League night, there were no long balls, they kept the ball on the floor, to play. So you want us to be able to play a certain style that you want. You must be a joker. Slot, you're a joker. They will soon call for your head. Don't worry. Read the papers tomorrow. Go on Sky, go on this other YouTube channels and the rest. Go and see what's going to happen. Go and see what the fans are going to say about you from next week. You're going to say that I told you, I warned you. Slot said he doesn't like long balls. Brentford played long balls today. One of the goals they conceded, the first goal they conceded was a long throw in from Coyote. Tara, swung it into the post. They conceded long balls. Liverpool are terrible in the back line. They can't defend set pieces. They should have even scored more. Brentford should have scored more today. I don't know. Maybe it was out of respect because Brentford had the better chances in this game. They had more shot on target. They had more corners. Leave the position. Position is just who was with the ball, giving back passes and all that. But Brentford totally dominated this game and they deserve to win the game. So Slot needs to, put his axes back together, have a look at the drawing board and see what he can do to make this team work. Because the team he used last season was Klopp's team. That was Klopp's team. You sold theirs, right? You sold theirs. You sold Smikas. You sold Nunes. They did not sell a central back. I think they sold a center back. I think they actually sold a center back after Smikas. So, yeah, they sold some guy to buy Leverkusen. You sold these players and you did not replace them. What were you thinking? Were you expecting a miracle, or you expected the teams to be scared of you because you are Liverpool when you're playing against them? That's total rubbish. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get more of this and you're going to drop more points before December. You're going to be behind Arsenal with minimum of 12 points by the end of December 2025. You heard it here first. Before you go, please remember to click that subscribe button and help me grow my channel. We are aiming for 2K subscribers now. And click the like button as well. Drop your comment. What do you think about what I've said so far? Do you I can do it, or do you not? Thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.